All right, what's going on, big fat bastards and big fat bastard dads? Welcome back to the worst Magic the Gathering stream on the internet. Lovely to have you all with me, and as always, on your behalf, what a pleasure it is for you to have me. And boys and girls, speaking of me, tonight, Big Fat MTG feels a little brain dead, so he wanted to play something for big fat stupid idiots, and he thought to himself, what's bigger and dumber than the Tarrasque? So that's what we're running tonight. It costs 9, made up of 6 colorless and 3 forest. It has haste and ward 10 as long as it was cast, and whenever it attacks, it fights target creature defending player controls. So we ramp into this. Along the way, we have some other fun big stuff that we can cast. Why don't we take a look at the top end here? Let's see. In this top end, I took out Avabrook Caretaker. I put in Vivien Monsters Advocate because I want to see how this deck does in a bunch of decks. I'm actually a little more curious how Vivien Monsters Advocate does in Galta Commander, but I played that one more recently than I played the Tarrasque, so I thought that I would wait on it. But yeah, Vivien Monsters Advocate is pretty cool because the Tarrasque costs 9. So if we -2 Vivien and when we cast our next creature spell, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield, we can get pretty much any creature except Galta. And then, of course, Galta is extremely good with that Vivien Monster Advocate -2 because, yeah, she can cost like 2 but still be a 12 mana value spell. So, not too much more to say about that. I think I added an extra fight spell in a Blizzard Brawl there. I might have put something in the 2 or 3 mana slot. I don't remember what, to be perfectly honest. So why don't we get right into this. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate having you. Oh yeah, I also put Vivien Arcbow Ranger in for the triple Vivien. There it is. We got it. Okay, boys and girls. Ramp, cast big stuff. Triple Vivien there. What a queen. Let's go. All right, play. Yes. Oh, good. It's already selected. Let's go. Let's get this text box into the right place. All right, we're looking good. Wow, running Domri, Chaosbringer Commander. Fantastic there, sir. I think we go first Mystic into Selvala, and we go first. Or I said I think we go first. I meant, yeah, I think we'll keep it. Right, going first and have the 1-drop Mana Dork. Well, there's that. Alright, so we have to hope that Selvala lives, because we do have Vastwood Surge here that we would very much like to play. We get the land anyway, which is super good. I think at this point we go Vivien. Start putting creatures on the field. Give them vigilance counters.
This is my paradise. Beauty lies in
Get a card.
variation.
Nice, because that was the biggest thing. Oh my god, hi, are you the real big fat MTG? Wow. This is gonna be the best day of your life. You're always gonna remember where you were when Big Fat MTG told you that, yes, in fact, this is the real Big Fat MTG, and it is so lovely to have you. Lana Berry, thank you for joining me. Let's see, we'll give this one Vigilance, I think, because I think I'd like to play the Caged Sun here. Do I do that or Great Henge? I kind of like the Caged Sun. It gives our things a +2/+2. Or +1/+1, sorry. So they'll be, yeah. 4/4s now that can attack through. Ah, yes, let's go. We're playing the Tarrasque Brawl. I like this guy. We're running triple Vivien tonight. I'm super happy that I have not only this Vivien, but the Arcbow Ranger and Vivien Reid. Oh gosh, she's such nice like bonuses for creature decks. Alright, well that guy killed Selvala, which kind of sucks, but we got the Cage Sun onto the field, so now bottom paragraph there, whenever a land's ability would cause us to add Man of the Chosen Color. Green, we add an additional one, so yeah. We're looking pretty good there. We do take the double block there. Right, I'm keeping that alive. I'll happily lose one of those that I make for free. I'll happily lose both that I make for free. Okay, she's still alive. Still alive. Yeah! Wow. Oh, would have liked to do it more. But yo, just the Vivien Reid. It was gonna be a 4/4 vigilance or maybe trampling one each time, and all the while, I think we probably would have went Great Henge into a Goreclaw there, right? 5, and we had 8 capacity for mana there, 10 if we drew a forest. Wow. All right. Yeah, these Vivien cards are so good. There's actually some other ones that I'm really not the biggest fan of, to be perfectly honest. But I think that these 3 that I have so far, well, I mean, that's probably why I invested the mythics into them, right? I think they're really good. Miram, Sentinel Worm, the doubler of worms. Shout out to Big Fat MTG's dragon content. Big Fat MTG eventually plans to run like black and red dragons, like Rivas and Bleedwing the Risen, and also what's it called? Zayatora, and that Naya one from a Dominaria remastered or reunited, whatever the hell it's called, like Rith or something. Was it Rith? I don't freaking know, man. Hello. Salt Dust Crusader. Cool, man. Oh, with these sleeves, too. Very nice. The alternate art. What's that one called? It's called something. I know it has a name. Inferno of the somethings. Yep. Very cool. I like that one. I run it myself, man, for the dragons. Look at this guy. What do we do here? Is it this one? I think it might be this one, because it does give us the card draw. And we'll swing for one whole entire damage. There we go. I would say probably Elder Garg. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I would love to go Gwenna first. I mean, do we go Gwenna? We could get the Tarrasque down and really start bullying them. I think we actually are going to do it. Do we do that one? Yeah. We have to really pray that we don't get, like, Anger of the Gods did, or Storm's Wrath. Because we're a little overextended at the moment. All those things are providing us really nice value. They're not wiping the board since they cast a creature. That's beautiful. They still have blue mana up to counter the commander. We're still going for it, though. I mean, if that resolves, like, yeah. Because once it hits the board, it has haste and ward 10 as long as it was cast, and that's why I'm running this deck today, because my brain is off right now, boys and girls, and yours could be too. We're right. The Tarrasque Brawl is great because it's just like big green good stuff. Like what do you got, man? Put in your best freaking green cards. A bunch of ramp, which is like a lot of uncommon and common. Throw in some fun green creatures that you got. If you watch me for Dinosaurs, maybe you've happened upon a Carnage Tyrant for yourself. Throw that in, man, right? Galta? Oh, yeah, let's go. What do we do with this hand? We go second. I don't know if this is smooth enough to keep, though. Because Gala Greeters isn't exactly ramp. It requires something else to come in while it stays alive up against red and black. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Keep 5. We get rid of the biggest things. Let's see. Namely that, and we might have to get rid of Lotus Cobra here. Wow, this really stinks. Not gonna lie, this really stinks. It might have to be Lotus Cobra. Which kind of sucks because Valky comes in and, like, you know, eats one of our things out of our hand, one of our creatures. That might be death by Mulligan right there. And I mean, up against red and black, you'd actually like to use this to return target card from graveyard to hand. But it looks like we'll hold it for 1 turn and then we'll have to drop it tapped. Tarrasque might be nice against red and black. Obviously, they are capable of giving it minus, minus, but will they have the cards drawn? Alright, dude. There he goes. He played something. Yeah, he discarded us that because it's a non-land card since it counts the front of the card and not the back of the card for its, card type. So, yep, there you go. Is it Llanowar Visionary or is it Topiary Stomper? I think it's Llanowar Visionary. I think we need the card really bad. Fire Mind Vessel. Wow. Well, they're building up towards that thing. Do we do Tarrasque right now, or do we do, like, Augur of Autumn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I think it's Tarrasque because I don't want them to... I don't know. I thought that might be a good use of our mana. Now that I think about it, I wonder if Augur of Autumn's better. The problem is... I don't know. I'm just afraid of anything to die. I think I was playing like a bit of a wimp there. I just want my card draw. Alright, well, they could play, yeah, Tybalt, and I would imagine they exile Tarrasque there, because he's good. Alright, well, that's not super the best. I think we do Topiary Stomper there. Alright, grab a land. That is land number 6, so land number 7 doesn't just get us Titan of Industry, but yeah, let's Topiary attack and block, which is good. They have our Cultivate, they also have Tarrasque, so that's an indestructible blocker for them. Okay, not the best there, but honestly, at least we get something here. We could just get the land off of Augur of Autumn here. Okay, we don't. We don't. Alright. Alright. I mean, at least Augur of Autumn can block Tarrasque. It has to attack each combat of Fable. They got my Tamios. We have Carnage Tyrant on top. Not terrible because it does have the Hexproof. I was gonna take it out today, but like I figured that, I mean, Hexproof is super good, and like might be good against their commander there who exiles target artifact or creature, so. Since I don't really want to sacrifice that treasure token there. Do we do... Because we can't really kill this, but it would cost 9 the next time we kill it. I think it's Carnage Tyrant, honestly. Carnage Tyrant, and we'll just swing for... Do we swing for 2? Or I think we might need to make the treasure token, honestly. That maybe, just maybe, we draw a land and hit our commander.
Oh, don't ruin my fun.
Alright. Bit exhausting. Not gonna lie. Now we still don't have the 7 mana. The 7 land, sorry, so Topiary Stomper can attack or block. Alright, looks like that hexproof on Carnage Tyrant definitely coming in handy there. And then I sacrifice a creature. What a thrill. Alright, so basically, boys and girls, we really need... land for the Tarrasque. And as a matter of fact, it looks like they can afford Ward 10 at this point. So, like... Okay, we do get the land, but I don't know how much it matters right now. I think we're actually going to play Titan of Industry first, because it comes in and it can really threaten their commander here. It also destroys this, right? Because they have 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 capacity for mana. That's enough to bring this in. Yeah, we need to threaten it first, I think. Do we? They can't really play it and then kill this next turn, so I think we're going to do this. Alright, thank you for waiting for me to sit there and talk myself through that. We have to attack that, I think, to make it difficult for them. That, and I guess they'll just use Tamiyo's safekeeping on it now that I think about it, which kind of sucks. But, you know, they only have that one. It's only at 2, so they at least can't... What?
Oh, it's not fair.
What? How come that didn't go through? I must have missed something. I was running my mouth. Alright, hopefully he doesn't make target player sacrifice a creature. Although he does have enough to target the Tarrasque with like a cheap kill.
The world tree. Ah, so many painful memories.
Alright, well, it looks like we get to kill it again. We're going to kill this now with the Titan of Industry, I think. Helps with their mana capacity. I mean, their commander's getting a lot more expensive now. And we get the Rhino, so if target player has to sacrifice... Their commander costs 11 right now, and they have a lot of mana. I think they can just afford to do that and then pay Ward 10. So we need to get, like, some really good stuff at this point. Like, a ramp spell would be good. Because, yeah, they are going to bring this thing in and, like, just exile Titan of Industry right fast. So I guess we can start with this. This. Yes. Wow, burn down the house. Jesus. Yeah, well, I guess we'll put the counters on that. Oh, is that going to come in and deal the rest of the damage? I think we're pretty much done here. I mean, we're top decking at this point. Our commander costs 11. We actually have 7 lands on the field, so that's probably about it, because they have Tarrasque drawing them cards. And I think this, yeah, revealed the top card of your library. I think we're just about done here. Yep, we got a land there. That was mana capacity number 8. That's not even... Our commander costs 9, normally. Yeah. I kind of wanted that one, but they got so much land. They were able to pay their really expensive commander with multiple taxes, and they were able to pay Ward 10 to kill the Tarrasque. Okay. This is kind of a little slow. This turn 3, this turn 4. It's not horrible, it's just like slow. I'm gonna give it a shot, honestly. Alright, really good, really big equipment thing. Nice, and then it's gonna get like equip 0 or something. Alright. So we have to wait 2 turns in order to fight their commander. We're gonna have to get this down, and then we can Blizzard Brawl it. We should have 3 snow permanents on the ground by that point then, so that way Blizzard Brawl will, enter, or give it indestructible, sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Do we play this right now, or do we do land? I think this one is safer, because not only does it draw us the cards sooner, but then next turn we just bring this down and then fight it on the same turn. That would be next. What are the stats on that? 5-4? Wow, okay. Oh, wow, and double strike? Yep, I was just looking at... Wow. Okay, well. Okay, I guess it was fatal to not have seen that. Alright, I'll note that for future reference. Right, yeah, they had everything on the field to give it the double strike. Yep. Okay, well, that's what I should have done. Too bad, too, because I really like that hand with Silverback Elder in it, you know, that can repeatedly destroy artifacts and enchantments up against the guy running equipments. Oh, wow. I mean, we do have this into this. We can honestly give this a shot, I think. It is a 2-lander, but I mean, look at all those 2-drops we have, right? Only one thing in hand is terribly expensive. Okay, that, I would say, is it Gala Greeters? Yeah, let's go Gala Greeters, honestly. Let's see if it sticks around. Alright. Because I would not mind, let's see, Carnage Tyrant, probably, do we send that away? Honestly, I kind of like it against them. I think we'll keep it, honestly. As weird as it seems, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong because I need a land, but I just thought that we could get 2 ramps here. Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. We could drop Augur of Autumn and look at the top card of the library for a land. Beautiful. We got the land off of the top. That is beautiful. Alright, so 7 capacity for mana next turn, with the potential for 8 if Augur of Autumn stays on the field. That's not really going to be enough to cast the Tarrasque and kill their commander, which is what we need to do. Do I play Vorinclex? I think I do. We'll gain life here. Let me bring up Vorinclex there. If it lives, we should be able to play a little bit of stuff. I don't know if it's going to keep us alive. Okay, they take an extra turn, but they're not going to have much land for that turn. I mean, nevertheless, they get 2 sets of attacks, which is very good. So that might be enough to win, you know. We'll do that, and we'll block. Do we block this one too? Honestly, I think we might block one of those. Oh, that has to be blocked with 2 things? Alright, yeah, we'll block it with this then. Alright, well, let's see if we can do anything. We have double capacity for mana here. I'd say we start with Beast Whisperer. Just to draw a card here. We will attack with that. Anything else? I think no. We probably have to sacrifice or kill that. I think we probably just lose, unfortunately. Alright, I mean, Squeeze definitely good. Alright, Vorinclex really taxing them. They'll get in for some damage here. I mean, they'll probably 2 damage with the flyer there. Can I block that? And you block one of those. And thank you. Alright, kind of hurting that we don't have the Gala Greeter here. I don't know if we can gain a whole lot of life. Why don't we start with this? We gotta draw a bunch of cards here. Why don't we... Do we do Gwen off the top? I think so. And now we have to use the Tarrasque to kill the flyer, so that way he can't fly the damage over our head. Does this have haste? It doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't get haste. That would stink. Big stink. Is there any way to get Vivien Reid here? I think there might be. No, I don't think I can. We have to just pass. So we attack with that, only that. Kill the flyer. Vorinclex is ruining their life, so we have to keep open Vorinclex here. They won't be able to do too much here. So I think we can probably get away with Cemetery Prowler here. And we can get rid of the creature in their graveyard to reduce our casting cost for creatures. Or actually Squee. Yeah, because that is a return from graveyard thing, so alright. Yeah, Vorinclex is really bringing us back here. Yep. Wow. Wow. We didn't even touch their life total yet. I mean, obviously, we probably won this game, but just funny how that works out, huh? 3-25. Not bragging or anything, just wow. Oh, we actually came back with Vorinclex, man. That's probably my first really good showing for Vorinclex, just because Vorinclex has won me games, of course, but like the way he usually works is he enters the field, and then like if they can't answer him, usually that's a very fast concession. I've never actually sat there and watched him, take all lock down all their lands and have it actually matter, twice. Oh, wow, okay. Happy with that one. What do we do here? We go second. We don't really even have creatures. Yeah, this one might have to be a, that might have to be a pass. Yep, let's mulligan that one, unfortunately. You know what? I will take this one. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do turn 1 Llanowar or this tapped, but since we got the forest, it's okay if the Llanowar Elves dies. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously this guy's sitting here deciding to burn it for 2 damage or not, it looks like. So he'll go ahead and have that debate with himself for as long as it takes. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we drop Cold Steel Heart, I'd imagine. Alright, not the best, honestly. We'll drop that tapped. We'll do Ornithopter Paradise and this. There you go. Popeye, hell yeah. Have you opened the new pack? Not yet, sir. Not yet. We'll be doing that soon on Tuesday, I think. I'll have a bunch of stuff to open then. And then I think I'll put a bunch of stuff into whichever decks I have. I'll figure out what I want to play. I think that's how we'll do that day. Yeah. Jesus, dude, does it? All right, buddy. Just you're in control, man. You got this. It's you in the driver's seat, Ral. Yeah, Ral. Wow, will he allow it? Oh, will we be allowed, boys and girls? What do you think? Do you think he'll let us? Oh God, I really hope that we're granted permission to play our. Oh wow, look at that. It's okay. We're allowed to do it. Oh, thank God. I was really hoping I would be allowed to do it. Oh, look at how long it takes him to press each individual spacebar. Yeah, everything has been strengthened, man. Everything has been strengthened. Return up to 2 instants or sorceries from grave to hand. That's pretty good. I mean, he has this and maybe one of the burn spells here. Yeah, he brought Frostbite back. We honestly want the Caryatid to live. What a freaking idiot. What? What an absolute joy. What? Okay, without that, Jesus Christ. All right, boys and girls, pick yourselves off of the floor because I know you fell off of the edge of your seat there with all that excitement. Wow, what a whirlwind and roller coaster ride of emotions up against whatever. Okay. All right, man. What a game. Wow, I've really enjoyed that, and I hope to do it again. Woo, let's go. Honestly, just happy for the coins there. Hey, you know what? If the game against the guy annoyingly countering your stuff and taking a while to do it can get cut short, honestly, what a blessing. We should really give our thanks for that one, not gonna lie. Like, that game could still be happening right now, you know? There's some parallel universe out there somewhere where, like, oh man, you're sitting through more of that. And nothing's even happening. He's just debating and you can see his cards lighting up and nothing happening. There's cards lighting up, but I don't know if anything's lighting up upstairs. What do I do with this? There's 2 ramps into nowhere. I think I have to decline that because there's not even anything to, like, really do something nice on the field. That has to be a mulligan. I wonder if I have too many non-creatures in this deck, honestly. We'll keep 6 here. We have to get rid of Olivia. Honestly, I'll get rid of Tamiyo's. I think we need all of the all the ramp in hand. That'll be Cold Steel Heart first. It would be absolutely lovely if it didn't get abraded. Okay, so this on green, of course. The forest next turn would be legendary since we have Vinewood or Vastwood Surge. Sorry. Yep. Ramps us 2 manas out onto the field. We would, of course, love that. Okay, we didn't get it. That is interesting. We didn't get it. I think we're going to go Augur of Autumn and try for the land again. We did not get it. That sucks. Okay, looks like they might be deciding to, yeah, discard a card for that, draw a card. Okay. Glorified cycling there. Okay. Unfortunately, we are really screwed on this one. For the record, I run 39 lands in this one. 37 like normal lands, and then 2 flip-sided ones. I think we've seen them both in our hands this turn, or this stream, excuse me. Okay, what do we do there? Probably Vastwood Surge, right? Probably Vastwood Surge and then maybe fight this with, yeah, definitely do that. Okay, yep. Although, doesn't their commander just bring that back? I think we might have to do that, because maybe they won't draw the land. That's our only hope. I don't want them to make me sacrifice this thing. I have 7 capacity for mana. I could do Silverback Elder. Well, I don't think they can make me sacrifice. Yeah, because at the beginning of combat on your turn it triggers, so okay, that's good. They can still get like a nice one next turn. But at least we get to go Silverback Elder. Right? This. Get ourselves a land. Beautiful. We got one. We like that a lot. Now that becomes the biggest target, and Palladium Myrrh is very happy that it's not the biggest target on the field. If they make us sacrifice a creature, we'll probably sacrifice Lotus Cobra. This is a pretty good card. Fortunately, it only creates blood tokens. It'll still get them a lot of cards in their library at a cost of 1, or cards in their graveyard at a cost of, 1 mana per activating each blood token, but, it's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, they go for the card, yeah. Well, that thing's big. Wow. Do I block that? It has Menace, so I guess no. Mr. Big Fat, hello. Do you play TCG? As in, like, trading card games? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, maybe you mean other than Magic the Gathering. Like, I've played, Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, like, back when it was the first few sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, nothing after, like, whichever one came after, like, Pharaoh's Servant. I played a little Pokemon. I'm not too interested in it. It's kind of nice. But I don't know what you mean, if that's what you mean. Okay, so if we can't cast the Tarrasque, and we can, because I had a backup plan for the Tarrasque, but this is going to cost them a lot to bring out next turn. Can we afford that? Can we afford that? Because we have another option. Or, this is an artifact creature. We can blow that up with a Silverback Elder. I honestly kind of like that. What do we do here? Do we kill that? I think we have to kill this with the Tarrasque. Gotta blow that up. Why don't we just play it? So that should cost them all their mana if they want to cast it again next turn. They're debating if they want to leave it in their graveyard, interestingly. Okay, well. See, what else? The other thing that I was debating doing is actually when Galta, before we dropped this, and it still costed 1 and 2 forests, I was debating dropping Galta, casting Shadow Spear, equipping Shadow Spear to Galta, and then holding open Heroic Intervention so that we could get a huge life-linking block with Galta on their turn. Alright then. I would assume the client crashed. They have 7 mana. Like, they could drop a land out of, like, the 5 cards they have now, and then, like, they'll draw, like... It's possible they could cast their commander, and even if they don't, they have freaking 5 and then 6 cards in hand. Blood tokens. All right then. Well, that's kind of sad. I mean, if they come back and see that their commander's in the graveyard and they didn't want that, that might get the concession right there. This is a cool card. I want it for Ginny Fey Commander. Because Ginny Fey Commander is like whenever you would create tokens, you can instead create like the cat or the dog. I think we have to block that. Does that do something? A death touch counter on target creature. Alright, so both of our things die, but that dies too. We'll keep on bullying the field with the Tarrasque. And we'll also give it we'll give it lifelink with the Shadow Spear, so that way it deals 11 damage when it fights and then 11 damage when it combats. Although they have, well, 1, 2, 3, so I don't know how much they're going to do here. So we lose that. I think they'll just concede now, because all we do is press spacebar, right? I guess not. Let's see, why don't we attack with both? Just this. Because we're not going to win, right? That's only 13, so unfortunately, yeah. Do we do it to that? Yeah. Yeah, poor guy, that sucks. That felt like a, like some sort of client fail and disconnect. Especially since they came back and started playing pretty quickly. That's too bad. I wonder how much different it would have been if they could have, you know, casted their commander, if that's the choice that they would have made, you know, or if they would have still played that same turn. But that's okay. We got the Shadow Spear on the Tarrasque. It's really nice on it because, you know, it fights each turn and it needs trample. So it's a super great fit. You get life linked back 2 giant portions of freaking of freaking life. We go first and we have Into the North. It might not be the worst thing in the world. I think we drop Selvala next turn in the hopes of using Selvala to then go Quirion Gila Greeters. Looks like we'll resolve everything. That's a nice little luxury there. And a land is beautiful. I think we still go Selvala. Because if Elder Gargaroth sticks around, Selvala could tap for a load of mana. And, you know, it's Elder Gargaroth, so it's not entirely likely that it'll stick around. It's usually a big target for removal. Kenrith's transformation, whatever that enchant creature is. So we'll see. It might even just get countered. Oh, well, that's a source of green there, so maybe it won't get countered. And we get a card, which is very nice. Maybe we'll get a land. Maybe not, but, you know, we got Elder Gargaroth, so. That's Elder Gargaroth. Alright, and now they'll land. Yep. Oh, wow, that land. Okay, that's a good land. Okay. Well, we drop that. I'd say we start by attacking. Yes. Just that. Draw a card, because I want a fight spell. We don't get a fight spell. It happens. You know what? Honestly, I probably should have just dropped the Tarrasque. That was actually stupid of me. I tunnel vision. That was my bad. We'll start with Gala Greeters. Yeah, that was honestly poorly played there. This. Yep, that was my bad. Yeah, I should have played the Tarrasque. I was not even looking at it. I was looking at the hand. That was my bad. Alright, but we don't get Rivers Rebuked. So maybe I'll fail upwards into this victory, which wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last, okay? But as always, I'll try to be a little better as the stream goes on. Not totally suck. That's a lot of lands. They don't have Rivers Rebuke lands, though. Alright, we get a land off the top. I like that. You know what? We will start with this, because, yeah, we could power up Elder Gargaroth above their Uro, because I don't want to give them that trade. Now, we can't do Shapers, right? But I think, can we draw? No. So how about this? That's giving them extra lands, so extra draws. So yeah, that's definitely a good thing to get rid of. Go grab a forest right fast. Shuffle that library up. All right, and we attack with this and this. So our River's Rebuke would be extremely good right now. We only have 6 lands. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not good, though. Wow, Awaken the Woods for 6. Well, they're going to draw a lot of cards, but... they'll have to wait for next turn, and we get the Tarrasque to come in. Hopefully we can get it Trample. Selvala's going to tap for a lot of mana. Let's see. Defiler has Trample, Elder Gargaroth has Trample, so we need to just get a bunch of stuff on the field, I think. Maybe we'll get, like, Garruk's Uprising, Aggressive Mammoth, something that gives Trample to our stuff. They'll be using a lot of these forests to, Alright, so we start with that. So we get under it. Unfortunately, that. So we'll start with this, right? Yes. Yeah, just that. Yep. Why don't we look at top 5 cards? We'll get a reshuffle. Act of Negation. Wow. Alright. Well, move into Command Zone. Alright. Yep, we do get a land. Beautiful. We get something off of the top to play. Beautiful. We get a reshuffle with Silverback Elder since there's a land on top. Oh, shit. I didn't mean Boseiju. Whatever. There it is. Let's see. I guess we'll get the reshuffle with Silverback Elder here. Oh, wow. Land City, man. Alright, at least they had to pay some mana. They still can do River's Rebuke. They're digging for it. We have 7 mana, which isn't a lot. Like, we'd probably keep 2 in hand to drop more. How would we recover from River's Rebuke? Would it be maybe Silverback Elder, then Gala Greeters? Probably. Alright, well, they did not get that card. Wow, alright. And I love that Silverback Elder. I love that card, man. And even just, like, you know, we weren't killing artifacts or enchantments, but, like, reshuffling the top card of the library there in combination with Augur of Autumn. Inspired Idea. Okay. Hey. Another rare that I have that I used to not have, but now I do. There you go. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me tonight. I hope you're having a good time. While we're waiting for our next opponent, if you could press F, get out of full screen, hit that like button real fast, helps Big Fat MTG out because it gets his streams out to more people, you know? More new eyeballs, higher likelihood of returning eyeballs getting the notification, you know? So thank you so much for that. Yeah, really helps the channel. Let's mulligan that. That's not it. This is definitely... I mean, we go first. We have Arboreal Grazer. Turn 2, we'd have Augur of Autumn. Do we do Garrick's Uprising before Augur of Autumn? Honestly, I think maybe. Because, like, if we play Augur of Autumn, then, you know, we already did the land, so we wouldn't be able to take one off the top of the library, and if it dies, it did nothing. Let's start with Augur, because I want to keep this, which lets us scry. Even though that opens us up to Jawari Disruption, which, honestly, it would feel bad if that happened. Alright, it's Make Disappear, so the scry didn't really make a difference there. We'll see what we get here. Do we keep the land? I think we might throw it away because we have the 5th that we need for Vivien. It would be nice if they tapped out to actually play something because I really want this Vivien down on the field. Alright, that's not necessarily tapping out. Yeah, they still have counters. I don't like that. We're going to do this guy. I think I'm not even going to play Vivien, because I don't want her to get countered. We're going to just pass the turn. My only card in hand. Yeah, we need the draw off of Mindstone there. Carnage Tyrant is something. If we get a land, yeah, okay, now that's something. Can't be countered. He don't like it one bit. What? No, I can't control that! He can still make us sacrifice, you know, creature with like the highest mana value or whatever. There's so many ways. Black can do everything. He has 6 lands. Next turn, or 6 capacity for mana. Next turn it could be Toxrill. Were you thinking of doing something? Dude, how do you do that every day? How do you just do nothing until you get the nothing, the guy who just... I mean, Toxrill's cool, but, you know, like... what do we do? I think that way. I would rather them have both of these than a counterspell, so we'll give them that that choice. I'm fine either way with that one, I think. All right, well, we're going for Vivien Reid. First, we're attacking. Well, wow. It actually hit the field. Wow, that's wild. Alright, well, we're going to give this one, I'd imagine, a Vigilance counter.
Beauty lies in variation.
Looks like Toxrill probably enters here, given that they're about to scry 2 draw. We need more mana. We're about to get Bushwhack. Alright, so they're going to blink that out, I guess. Do that some more. What's this? How do I do this? Probably just that. Alright, yeah, that's an instance of commander tax then, that's fine. Oh, we have a land there, that's okay. Do we start by attacking? Yeah, probably. Both. Alright. So we'll do Ornithopter and Bushwhack for a land, I think. I think I'm that desperate, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then possibly 9 next turn. Yeah, I think I'm that desperate. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, yeah.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
I could cast this off the top. I don't think I can, though. So check this out. Next turn, we can minus Vivien, right? And when we cast our next creature spell, if we can still cast this one, yeah, we'll use Vivien Reid to go and get Kogla. Put it onto the battlefield, fight Toxrill. I have to assume that I keep on seeing 1 mana untap that they might have Wash Away in hand. It isn't always wash away, but it's always wash away. Massacre Worm. Wow. All right. What do I do now? They tapped out. Do we go the Tarrasque then? I mean, we won't have the land is the problem, so I guess... Yeah, we have to block that. It has Menace, so I have to double block it. But yeah, I can't let them bring it down to 2, so that way if I wanted to -2 it, she dies. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that, I think. How exactly do I do this?
The arc bow is quite powerful.
It looks like it's Pact of Negation, but we still get to search for the card. So, is it Aggressive Mammoth? Is it Elder Garg? I don't know if it's Elder Garg. I think it might have to be Kogla. Do we kill this one, or do we kill this one? I think we have to kill that one, and then we just swing with Carnage Tyrant, right? And then we win. Right? Because they can only block freaking 2 damage of the 7. I think we did it. Alright, I think I thought that one, but we won. And he concedes instead of what an idiot. Oh, yes. Boys and girls, we did it. Oh, yes. Never saw a Tox roll. Wow, they were scared to put it on the field because they knew the Tarrasque would just come in and fight it. And they had their counters, they had their kill spells, but Vivien Reid, Monsters Advocate, is a freaking good card. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, happy I came to my senses and saw that we just fight the bigger thing and swing for lethal real fast. I don't think he was happy with that. And that makes us happy. Good game, boys and girls. We did that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. As I brainlessly ramp, play big stuff, and hopefully deal a lot of damage. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's fun, so that's what we're here for. Let's go. Ooh, no. Fine. Is this fine? Might be fine. We can save this scry. I think I'm going to go for it. We go first. We're up against blue. I don't know how much countering they want to do. I see sorcery there from behind my text box. I wonder if that thing likes to maybe make counters cheaper. Wow, okay, they're having a tough decision. Good, they left. Oh, good, great. Let me just read actually what this does. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, okay. Oh, if it targets one or more other permanents you control. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder if they were mutating. Wow, okay. Well, give me my card. My easy rewards. By the way, boys and girls, the new set is going to be coming out, and when the new set comes out, you get a fresh set of 3 daily challenges here. So make sure you do all of your challenges before that happens. I think it that happened, you know, like when the game updates, maybe. Is it at like 3 in the afternoon? For some reason, it isn't when the shop resets. It's like a little after that, I think. But yeah, just do all of your daily challenges before the day that the set resets, so you get 3 new ones. This isn't a terrible hand. I like Spirit of the Elder Guard in this one. Yeah, I think Spirit of the Elder Guard, because it gets us a snow land in hand. Okay, it took them a moment to hit the spacebar, and now I still see their hand lit up there. Will they deal our friend here lethal damage? No. Okay. Alright, so this awful thing costs 5, so at least we are doing beautifully in our ramping up. I think we do, honestly, I think we do Goreclaw here past turn. Is it Goreclaw? Yeah. That would be just attack, I think. He has 3 toughness. Okay, they hold their fire. Let's see on their end step, does he die? Yep. Alright, well, there you go. We'll drop land number 5, capacity number 6, and then drop Gwenna, which is capacity 7 and 8. We have Inscription of Abundance here, which can save Gwenna's hide by putting 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th in hand for the Tarrasque. So if they drop their Planeswalker, that's bad. Glorybringer is going to deal 4 damage to Gwenna. We are going to make that not work. Maybe they hit, yeah, it looks like they probably hit, they probably hit just, like, all attacker spacebar or something. It doesn't let you exert unless you, like, click on it specifically. Alright, well, the Tarrasque has Ward 10. I don't know what they're going to do about that one. Yeah, because they would make that little hamster and we would just keep killing it. And, I mean, he's probably frustrated with his mistake there, but little did he know, you know, we actually had a perfect save for, you know, a damaged-based kill to Gwenna there. Nice, too. Gwenna has 3 toughness. Glorybringer was going to deal 4 damage. We were going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on Gwenna and save the day. There you go. Do. Lord Asriel. That sounds like some Diablo name or something. Do we keep this? I'm kind of going to try it. We have the Caryatid into Stomper. If that doesn't work, not going to lie, we're a little screwed. So we need the land top deck within the next 2 turns. Well, that ain't it. That is far from it. Wow, big Vorinclex. All right. Well, pray for the Caryatid. The good news here on the board, since we control a creature with power 4 or greater, this is tapping for 2 mana now. I think we'll go and get ourselves a nice Vivien Reid. What do we say? It's Vivien Reid or, I mean... Yeah, I like Vivien. Honestly, I'm going to do this first one. I think Vigilance is probably best. I was considering Reach, just in case they might, like, power up the Guilty Goose and fly in. Alright, well, that makes tokens. Oh boy. Alright, well, something's going to have to be done here. Oh boy, let's see. We might need to use Vivien Reid and then do something about this.
I brought friends. Lots of them.
Alright, so long as they don't go super nuts, we stand a chance. Okay, that's not super nuts. Are they going to give that Death Touch or something? Alright, that is extremely, extremely good right there. We're going to start by making a token. Vigilance.
Beauty lies in
Then we start with this, mana neutral. Do we do this? Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. Do I do this? Or do I do this? I think I'm gonna do this. Alright, so Chatterfang does cost 5 right now, which is quite an investment given, you know, their mana. That looks desperate. That might be what they do before conceding. Although, doesn't that get them extra tokens or something? Alright, Vorinclex locks down their mana. Maybe they're tutoring up a kill for Vorinclex, which will lock up more of their mana at least. It's gonna get ugly next turn. I mean, straight up, we can just go Finale of Devastation, get the aggressive Mammoth to give everything trample and win. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's it. All right, well, good game. I'll make this fast. Yep. There you go. I'm not. Did we have lethal? Should I have skipped it? Let's see. I probably did if I just mashed spacebar, but we only have I guess only 20 trampling. Okay, yeah. So we did have lethal. I didn't have to sit there and do the whole thing. All right. Yeah, I didn't add it up. He was right to concede on me there. Good game. There you go, boys and girls. Not bad, man. I really like that Vivien Monsters Advocate, man. Even letting us cast creatures off the top of the library, you know? Super good there. Super good. Yeah, not gonna lie, that tutoring for Selvala, right? The one that adds mana equal to the greatest power among creatures we control, huge. And increasingly huge with Defiler of Vigor. Do we take this one? We probably can. We might be able to dork into Carnage Tyrant rather quickly, or maybe even Ancient Bronze Dragon. That would probably be best against Azusa, because Azusa gets huge monsters. Like with power and toughness equal to the number of lands they control, and it's an obscene number of lands. We'll do this one first, I think. Yeah. The land would be extremely good because Oracle of Mul Daya. We do not get the land. Nevertheless, we at least do this to that, which is still good. There you go. Looks like they're going to have a pretty good turn here. Azusa and multiple lands and then crack that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow. Well, hopefully we can, like, get into Portal to Phyrexia. That might be really good. We're going to have to pray for hits off of Oracle of Mul Daya, man. Holy gosh. Alright, it's actually our turn. We have to pray. Pray, boys and girls. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. As a matter of fact, do we go ahead and do this? There's no way they block. Alright, that sucks. Honestly, that's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough for Caged Sun. If we can survive a turn, we could go like Portal to Phyrexia after Caged Sun. That would be incredible. They only have one card in hand. It's Ulamog. It's actually freaking Ulamog. Well, they took our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacity for mana. So if we get lands off the top, we could still do Cage Sun, Portal to Phyrexia. Yep. We need everything to live, man. Everything. We're taking so much damage here. All the freaking damage, man. Yeah, it doesn't even really matter too much, because they just do that and win. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we'll just no attack. There you go. We'll give him a moment to probably not just swing in. Yeah. He's still sitting there to bait. Dude, I'm tapped out with 1 mana. I mean, Portal to Phyrexia is good, but yeah, unfortunately came a little too late there. Oh, man, at least we did something. That Portal to Phyrexia is good, but gosh darn it, man. The freaking card in their hand was Ulamog. And it killed 2 of our lands. Oh. That stunk. Wow. We played this guy earlier running his same deck too. Okay, cool. We won and he didn't like it, I believe. I don't think I keep this one. Because the play looks like to use this as a mana dork. We're up against red, green, or red and black. If that doesn't work out, kind of far from Hedron Archive. I don't really like this one. All right, so we're waiting on a Cyst here to make up his or her mind. Running the avatar that's favored by blue-white. Okay, well, it looks like we caught him at a bad time. Alright, dude, is he... I mean... Okay. You know what? Maybe he knows. Honestly, we faced him before. Oh, wait, or did he beat us? I forget when we played Valky the last time. I honestly forget. Alright, well, either way, I don't think he wants another helping of big fat MTG, and I can't exactly blame him. Okay, he's here. It looks like he has a moment for us, so we'll be grateful that he allows the game to go. Alright, yeah, we'll keep 6 here. What the heck do I get rid of? Probably Shadow Spear, unfortunately. This is honestly going to be a little ugly because, Caryatid probably just drops dead, so our first thing is going to be Garruk's Uprising. We have to pray for the land so we can get Vastwood Surge. Alright, if that lived, that would be great. We'll go Vastwood Surge. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, Vastwood Surge probably is the best one there. That would be Garrick's Uprising, I think. Since, you know, the Elvish Mystic probably just dies, and it leaves 2 mana untapped. This thing gives us a Scry, so that's pretty good. Alright, I say we start with this one, see what we get here. Yeah, we can definitely keep that. Alright, nope shirt. Or what are you gonna do about that? What a pleasure going 1-for-1 removal with you. Alright, buddy. Okay, well, that's enough to play Tybalt, so that definitely stinks. Do we do Defiler of Vigor? I think so, just for the card draw, even though it probably just gets exiled. I think that's worth it. Alright, yeah, we have to sacrifice a creature. Honestly, it's better that one than, like, the Palladiumer. What do we do here? Do we do Arcane Signet into Palladiumer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think that would be the Tarrasque next turn anyway, so I think we're going to do this and hope for a land. Okay, we don't get it. That does suck. That sucks because they get that thing and they probably exile Oracle, which we definitely need.
I can work with that.
Yeah, so that sucks. Do we do this? I think we do. That's not good because that pluses. Honestly, at this point, I'm done. There you go. Yeah, just not enough ramp that stuck around. We needed, like, Cultivate and Vastwood Surge in that one instead of the Mana Dorks, which are very vulnerable against red and black there. Let's go, boys and girls. I like this deck because it uses a lot of green cards, which can pretty much be used anywhere. You know, like, you don't have to, like, invest weird niche, like, you know, rares and mythics into cards that you'll barely use anywhere else. Like, everything, man. And then you can just use whatever, like, really big kill spells you have. Actually, Cityscape Leveler would be really good in this deck. Do we keep? I don't think I can keep this one. Sure. We're up against Domri. Anarcha Bolas. Cool, man. Do we do Quirion Beastcaller? I think so, because Domri might come in and fight it and kill it, and that sucks, but it's better than a Mana Dork dying in this deck, I think. They might just be hiding it from us, but they don't have a source of red yet. Yeah, okay, they were just hiding it from us. So they could bring Domri in and fight the Llanowar Elves against Quirion Beastcaller. They'd lose it. The Llanowar Elves. Looks like that's what they're gonna do.
Where do you see my mates?
We drop Gwenna. Pass turn. I mean, you have to lose Llanowar or Lotus Cobra. They're both pretty good.
We are the many.
Alright, it would be incredible if Gwenna stuck around because Elder Gargaroth. As a matter of fact, we'll do Elder Gargaroth and then Ornithopter of Paradise off of Gwenna. So we got big plans for it. So it freaking dies. That might be game. Because now this thing fights something every time another creature enters. Yeah, that's it. Let me bring it up. But whenever Thorn Mammoth or another creature enters the battlefield under their control, Thorn Mammoth, this thing, 7/6, fights target creature you don't control. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Because we were going to drop Llanowar Visionary there, and, you know, we'd get a card, but it would just get run over at that point. I plan on using that card, actually, in a bunch of decks. It would be great in this deck, too. Especially since I lack a little bit of removal in most of my decks. That one's really cool, right? Profits off of creatures. But I have a Nayeth list that was recommended to me. Nayeth is that, like, whenever one of your creatures either fights or becomes blocked, you draw a card. So it has a lot of fights in it. It has the Tarrasque in it as well. It has that Mammoth we just saw. I think we can take this since we do have a turn 2 play. We go first. I think I should probably count my blessings here. Honestly, we'll have to draw into some better stuff. The Great Henge and Galta are kind of duds right now. Okay. Okay. Well, we're waiting for another one. You know what? Something makes me feel like this could be a mulligan, but the thing is, like, you know, this is a deck that runs some top heavy creatures, right? Like some expensive creatures, and like this is a semi-coherent hand. If I mulligan this and I mulligan into Poopy, like I'm gonna be really upset that I mulligan this because, you know, it's not the best. Like after we do Mind Stone into Llanowar Visionary, I'm going to want to cast the Skyclave Relic kicked for a total of 6 mana. But we'll have to draw into some nice stuff in order to get there. And we'll also have to have Llanowar Visionary probably live in order to get there, right? For probably like 2 turns, since we're up against red, white, and black. Like, might not have the best chance of that, but nevertheless, I mean, I like gaming that out, but yeah, it looks like they're just about to rope, so I guess we'll keep 7 and start the timer as fast as we can. There, can we do it? We did it! Oh, okay, I put the forest onto the field. Mission accomplished, we did it. Get the big banner on the big aircraft carrier. Call the President of the United States. We did it. I don't know why it does that. I'm just practicing. That's too bad that nothing's going to happen here. Whenever this creature mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and you gain 4 life, and it has double strike, and it's a pretty cool illustration. It's a dinosaur. Interesting. That is a dinosaur. Huh. You know, I've said a few times that a enhancement that I would like to see made for dinosaurs is something that like adds extra triggered abilities. I don't know if it needs to give you an extra one each time, but like, you know, whenever a triggered ability of a dinosaur triggers like that, or like, you know, Ripjaw Raptor to keep it simple, right? Stuff like that. Or even Quartzwood Crasher, the one that like puts in dinosaur tokens when your trample creatures deal damage to the other player. Like, I would love if dinosaurs had some form of support. I don't know if it's an enchantment, a planeswalker, a creature, a cheap creature, expensive. you know, but like it either like maybe whenever the first triggered ability of a dinosaur you control triggers each turn, you know, that ability triggers an additional time. I don't know exactly how to balance it, but I think that the theory is at least decent. Dinosaurs also really needs like a really good 1-drop. Or 2-drop, and they need a lord that doesn't stink. Because, like, Dinosaurs does have a lord, but, like, who even knows what the name of that card is? You know, I think it costs, like, 7 mana or something, like 6. I think it's understated, and it only gives Dinosaurs, like, +1/+1, you know? Like, that's not even good. Do I keep this? Alright, that is good to draw the land there. Super good. I would assume that's Gala Greeters and then maybe Bushwhack? Since, I mean, we don't really have a creature that's going to fight that right yet. Although I would like to fight it, so maybe I'll hold Bushwhack, honestly. As much as I would like to spend my mana here. Alright, that thing's good. Skyclave Relic is very good. Treasure token with Gala Greeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can probably pass turn there. Having 6 mana there enables us to cast Skyclave Relic kicked. Hopefully they tap out for their commander. And then also tap out for us to cast the Tarrasque. So, I mean, we'll see if that happens. Unfortunately, nothing's super good on the field for us. They keep 1 island untapped. We note. As a matter of fact, this taps for mana, so never mind. They kept 2 mana untapped. That's good. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to play it. Because I don't want Skyclave Relic to get tapped. It's like, it's really good. Do I put a counter on him or a treasure token? I think the treasure token might be it. And that's probably past turn. Yeah, past turn. Because if we kill this, I don't know. It doesn't do anything until it dies and comes back again. I don't think I need to kill it. Alright, that Fading Hope's back to our hand. That's annoying. I mean, we can trigger Gala Greeters again with it, but, like, doesn't really matter too much. They still have plenty of mana untapped. The creature spell right there is beautiful, not gonna lie. We're gonna do that again, see if it gets countered. It resolves. That's a beautiful thing. Create a treasure token, because we're gonna be using one for this thing. Just so that we get a card there. Boom. We love it. Oh, cards are good. Cards are so good. We love cards. We got Blizzard Brawl. I think we're going to use Blizzard Brawl on their commander. Since we control 3 or more snow permanents, the creature we control will get +1/+0 and indestructible until end of turn, which means that either Gala Greeters or Beast Whisperer, whichever one they don't bounce to our hand, is going to win the fight and live to see another day. And they tapped out, so I'm going to resolve it. What is that? Alright, good thing we did that. So, Blizzard Brawl. Yeah, let's go. And we will swing in for our 3 damage. Unfortunately, not for 0 also, because it gets the block on this. What was this? Alright, they have 7 mana. It's enough to cast their commander and still have 1 left over to wash away ours. Should they choose to go that route? If we don't draw another creature, we can just do Skyclave Relic kicked. That was actually really nice to get Blizzard Brawl. Since we also have Bushwhack here. It's such a rarity for me to have multiple sources of interaction. Okay. We got a land. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, we like that a lot. That's probably Skyclave Relic kicked. Skyclave Relic kicked resolves. We do not attack. That's pass turn. Oh, yes. There it is. I clicked it. All right, pass turn. Let's go high. So, wow. Okay, those words didn't come out right. Skyclave Relic kicked is really nice because when it enters the battlefield, it creates 2 tapped tokens of itself. So 3 mana instead of a. Yeah, I kind of like that. Instead of the 1. Okay, they drop their commander. They still have 2 mana open. They have Fading Hope here to return to our hand whatever we want to fight their commander with. So I think we're going to play the Tarrasque and hope it doesn't get washed away. They have 1 card we don't know. The Tarrasque hits. Oh god, we love it, boys and girls. We love it when the Tarrasque hits. That's so good. It's so good. We're gonna start by attacking. Because I don't want to do this first and then maybe, like, I don't know. I don't know. I figured we'd do this because of its ability whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, like the one in their hand there. Yeah, this one, that's a creature. But yeah. If it targets 1 or more other permanents you control, so I don't want them making, like, copies of these things, which are all pretty good. Alright, it returned. I mean, the attack is still on. They haven't declared any blockers yet. That was just for a fight that happens at declare attacker's phase. Yep, so we still get a meaningful block to go down there. Do we kill this thing also? I think so. Where the hell's their commander? Do I fight? Honestly, no, I'm not going to fight that. Let's just pass turn. I want to kill the commander. Alright, well. River's Rebuke would stink. If they could drop a land, they might be able to cast that. Remember, this taps for mana. But they have to discard 2 now. They have 4 cards in hand. We know one of them is Fading Hope. Good card. Yeah, that was pretty difficult for them to discard that. That's a good one. right. So we can have the Tarrasque fight, like... I guess it'll fight their commander. I think we just have to keep the pressure up on that. And if they Fading Hope that to hand, like, that's fine. At least they're not making, like, copies of other things. I assume that's no attack. Alright, start with this. I want my cards. I want my +1/+1 counters on Gala Greeters. Yes, please. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Wow. We're killing this artifact too. It decreases from their mana capacity. It's a pretty good thing to crew. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's probably about it. This and this. Destroy that. Yep, there you go. Good game. We did it. Wow. Well, we got lucky that he didn't get out of hand, though. That was, this thing makes copies of other permanents, and those permanents have entered the battlefield abilities, so, that's actually pretty cool, but that would have been super annoying if we, didn't have a really fortunate, game there, so... Good game to us, good game to him, too, and he was kind enough to say it. We appreciate when people say that when they lose. Like, maybe he's a big, strong man, too. I don't know. I mean, if he can sit there and congratulate his opponent when he loses, instead of, you know, saying good game when he wins, because it's easy when you're winning to be the bigger man, you know? I like that guy. And not just because I beat him. Because he lost with his head up. Good for him. Uh-oh. Ooh, one moment, please. Boys and girls, Rusko knows that you're going to concede to them. They're used to it. So if I had conceded already, that wouldn't have hurt this person in their soul. But if I do this and make them think that we're actually going to play against them, the moment they drop a land, I concede now. The moment they drop a land. Okay, it's taking him a moment, so we'll just leave. But, yeah, I like doing it right after they drop a land so that, not only, you know, do they get sucked into kind of thinking that they have a game, but we also know that they took the time to think out what their plays are going to be. And if I can do it after they drop a land, then they might not think, oh, I took too long, so he left either. Like, they have nothing to, like, you know, feel good about it all. It just sucks, you know? Which, when you think about it, that kind of describes the experience of playing against Rusko, so, you know? Feels good. All we're really doing is holding up a mirror to them. God, and we're such heroes. If you do that, if you concede to Rusko, you... God, I salute you, okay? That's what it means to truly be an American, where at least we know we're free. DDR guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dance Dance Revolution. Is that still big? I would imagine it might still have like its cult following. That used to be huge. Yeah, that's another no. Okay, okay, all right. We have a mulligan down to 5, and we can use Finale of Devastation for X equals 1 to get a mana dork. And then I looked and I was like, oh, we're up against Jix. Like, it's you know, it's hard enough facing up against a super aggro-y deck, you know. The extra fight spells definitely help though. It won't help against Jix so much, but that Thorn Mammoth, I can't wait to have or whatever it's called, the one that like when it enters the battlefield or other creatures you control enter the battlefield, right? It fights creatures you don't control. That won't be the best against Jix, just because, you know, Jix is so freaking fast. Like, is that really gonna do it by the time you can afford something that costs 6 mana? Do we take this one? We have to wait a while until we get Topiary Stomper. Yeah, I think not. I honestly really wanted to do it. This hand isn't atrocious. It could definitely be better. The land drop there is extremely good. I think I'm probably not going to put Beast Whisperer down. Because I would imagine it might die, right? Let's go Garruk's Uprising. Right, it damage, exile, board wipe. They did just foretell something. So Doomscar immediately comes to mind. I don't know what it is. We'll block. Or, you know what? We won't, because what the hell if they actually Aganjo that? Like, you... imagine... Would that be worth it? I mean, it is a mana dork, you know? Do we do Beast Whisperer into Elvish Mystic? I kind of like that, honestly. Just because it does draw us a cheap card. It gives us more protectors for Vivien Reid. There you go. We get the on-cast. More mana capacity. That's good. This adds 2 mana if we control 4 or more creatures. We're almost there. Let's see, if we do Ilysian Caryatid, that's 2 of our 4 lands. That enters, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if, and only if, everything lives, we can do Caryatid into Vivien Reid. They're counting to see if we have the Tarrasque. We're not there yet. Vivien will help us get there. Oh, what a queen. God. Back off, boys. She's mine. So you can see by my avatar. Alright, wait, why did they do that? Oh, because now they're doom scarring. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, the land would be, wow, extremely appreciated there.
Wild animals, the wilds are my shield.
Super good there. I mean, that wasn't the best, but super good to be able to get Vivien Reid down at least, because we got that freaking top deck. Thank goodness, man. Wow. Oh, come on, don't kill it. Could just be reading it, don't kill it. What, are you gonna, like, give yourself freaking Embercleave? I mean, that would do it. Hey, the Wandering Emperor, maybe it's gonna give it a +1/+1 counter?
I'm home.
Alright. See what we get.
I've seen things that
We have 5 mana. So Gargaroth is pretty cool. Toski is definitely interesting. Garg is good, but it probably just drops dead, right? I think Toski might be the best bet here. Yeah. Gets us 1 free block on one of their things. Most likely Vivien takes 2 damage, Tarrasque blocks 3. I mean, I'm assuming that they put a +1/+1 counter. Whatever. What are we going to do next? We have 6 mana, possibly 7. Finale of Devastation would be pretty useful to grab, like, Carnage Tyrant. I was just checking to see if there was any on-block stuff.
Strike me, and you strike nature.
Okay. Another token.
must protect the people.
Definitely good. Definitely big good. Okay, what'd you get? Oh, exile, target permanent, and opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. That stinks. That'll get Tarrasque. That's good. That's good. Alright, what do we get? What do we get?
Friend.
That's not the greatest, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's fine. We'll start with this, I think. See if we can get the land off the top of the library. We don't. Okay. That... Unfortunately, we have to attack. They might want to kill Ilysian Caryatid because it is the 9th mana. This guy's showing us how big of numbers he can count to, and honestly, I'm impressed because I wish I could count that high. As you can see, he knows numbers that are bigger than the number of fingers that you have on one hand, and that's when I stopped learning how to count. So this guy's really smart. I can only imagine the upper level calculus. I would need somebody else with a real brain to use a calculator for me. I have no idea how he's doing these computations. Wow, he Bone Crusher Gianted the Mana Dork. That's impressive, man. Wow. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. You or a planeswalker you control. Put a loyalty counter on each planeswalker. Well, I have to attack with it, and that would have happened if I attack them. One or more planeswalkers you control. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have done that then. That was stupid. Okay. Because now they can actually minus the Wandering Emperor, and it would die. Alright, looks like that's going to kill Vivien, which sucks.
I've seen worse.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yep, no blocks. Land off the top would be extremely strong here. Do we think they're going to Mana Tithe? Yep, we'll attack with 1, 2 at them, I think. Yeah. That's a really good card. But yeah, if they don't block the Tarrasque here, and they most likely will, but we'll draw a card because of Tarrasque. I wouldn't be surprised if they used Wandering Emperor -2 to exile Tarrasque this coming turn. They can't do it on the Tarrasque because of Ward 10. If they wipe the field, we do have Nyxbloom Ancient in hand, which triples the value that we get out of everything we tap for mana. So that's huge. We see Defiler of Vigor on top. That's good. We've got a good amount of mana. It'd be incredible if we could drop the Great Henge. I figure they don't have artifact or enchantment removal. I mean, maybe they have only artifact removal, like a Braid or something, and it's not worth killing the Mind Stone. Because if they had enchantment removal, Garruk's Uprising is pretty good for that, since it gives trample and like repeatable card draw. Yep, we'll take that. Will we see the board wipe? Yes, we will. And will Tarrasque get exiled? Tarrasque lives. Alright. How exactly are we going to do this? Probably Nyxbloom Ancient and then the Great Henge. Yeah. Do I want to return target card? Not right now. I think we'll just drop oh shoot, I can't drop the Tarrasque. We're so close. 3, 9. Okay, so we'll just do this. Is there anything that we want to bring back though? This just for the card. Kogla, that's good. Alright, well, we attack. That doesn't matter. They block it. If they wipe the board, that's quite annoying. But, like, at least we can bring Kogla in. We have 2 draw engines between Garruk's Uprising and the Great Henge, which is very nice. So far, we've gotten Shatter the Sky and Doomscar. Alright, since they exiled Tarrasque, and they could still have a board wipe since it's indestructible. Maybe it needs to get exiled. We'll see what happens here. They do have artifact and enchantment removal. Well, we still have Garruk's Uprising. If they kill Defiler of Vigor or Nyxbloom Ancient, hopefully we keep one of them. Honestly, I would prefer Nyxbloom Ancient. Let me bring that up. Amaria's Call. He makes angels. Well, if we untap with Nyxbloom Ancient, we get to do everything. Okay, time to do everything. Oh, and Bushwhack. We're gonna... This guy is not going to be freaking happy. He might just freaking straight up concede. As a matter of fact, doesn't this give +10/+10 and haste to all of our creatures? I think we're just going to win. What can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 21. And we'll just do x equals 20. We might have this one, because we're just going to get that Mammoth that gives all of our creatures trample. So this guy is just trying to understand how we did x equals 20 and only tapped a few lands. Yeah, he didn't understand that, because, yeah, if he did, he would have used Rip Apart on probably Nyxbloom Ancient, although, to be honest, like... Obviously, using it on the Great Henge is a good thing. But yeah, Nyxbloom Ancient there, look at that. We did Finale of Devastation for x equals 20. We didn't even tap all of our lands. I could have done it for 3, 6, 9, 15 more. We would have maxed out at x equals 35 Finale of Devastation. Or no, and we have 2 mana here. Holy crap. That's a lot. Wow. Alright, well, I really like that card. I'm happy that we got to use it. it makes like casting and recasting our commander super good. So like if we can resolve Nyxbloom Ancient, it's actually good against like people with counters because you can just like cast your commander and cast it again and again like 2-3 times a turn, even though it's like a really expensive commander, you know? Yeah, which is pretty awesome. Hang on, I'm looking for OBS. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going. Oh, thank you for joining me, boys and girls. I appreciate each and every one of you here tonight, spending your time. I like the Tarrasque. It's brainless, man. It's easy. I needed something mindless. Up against Shieldred? Okay. Didn't Shieldred, like, place really well? Like, have multiple placements in a, like, top tier, like, historic Brawl commander? Alright, well, we go first. Give it a shot. I think we'll do Ornithopter of Paradise first because, you know, it'll eat a black kill spell and maybe Goreclaw won't. Alright, well, no attacks, and we'll see if anything dies. Alright, they draw a card and they lose 1 life. We're dropping Nissa onto the field. We have to.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land shall conquer you.
No death touch, just making sure. We get 3 damage, pass turn. 1, 2, 3, so times 2 is 6. 7, 8, 9. If everything lives, or even if only one thing dies, namely the forest, we can get Portal to Phyrexia on them. They'll probably concede to that. Because that's not good for them. At all. They could still win, you know? I mean, because they could combo with the Shieldred. It's just that this is pretty nice for our current field position right now. We can take that back with Portal to Phyrexia, and then when it enters, we draw a card, lose life.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Yep, we need the extra card. That'd be very nice. We will do the Tarrasque on Shieldred. Wow, beautiful. All right. Well, do we do that? Honestly, submit 0. Because if I lose all my creatures, then I have nothing, you know? So that's going to be this. And we'll leave the Tarrasque in the graveyard and take it back with Portal to Phyrexia. Okay, so unfortunately it's going to come back. So hopefully they don't combo us here. That would... Oh, shoot. I brought it back to the command zone. That's... Yeah. Sorry, that was a habit. Alright, well, hopefully they don't combo us.
One can learn much from death. Try not to think.
Well, we definitely took a lot of damage there.
I am your inner demon.
What are we bringing back? Okay, draw. Cemetery Prowler, that's definitely good. Yep. Yeah, I should have honestly sacrificed the creature to check what we would have gotten. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? We probably have to start with Topiary Stomper, I think. How are we going to do this? How exactly are we going to do this? Should I just ult Nissa? I think I probably do.
I did all the land will not forsake you.
I think we just
When
do.
the
Let's
land
just
speaks, I
give
shall
Big Fat a
listen.
moment to click all of them. Can I use the mouse scroller thingy? Okay, good. Did I miss two? Of course I did. We got them. I know, okay. Well, why don't you just have a button that says select all available, you know? How about that? And so this is very tedious. And then I would say probably Galta. And then yeah, we'll just attack. I think with this. Yeah, with that. Yep. Well, we might as well sacrifice it and get the scry. Nope. Definitely not. Matter of fact, you know what? We'll cancel that. Let's just go, yeah, pass turn. So let's see, because we'll take that back from their graveyard. Yep. Do I still draw 2 cards off of that ability? Heroic Intervention? Probably not. I think I need a fight for Shieldred, man. I think that's all we need. Okay, we didn't draw the cards there. That's pretty big. Because that was going to be 6 or 3 damage apiece. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest. Okay, yeah, well, that's going to be Topiary Stomper. I still want this for the scries. That's going to get us to what we need, or give us the best chance at least. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. That sucks. We're going to lose 6 life in total. Oh, wow, more. I think that's it, right? Because then don't we just untap and lose? I think so, yeah. I think we just lose, right? Whenever a player draws a card, yep, that's it. Good game. Nope, we'll go to our graveyard. We'll get Galta. Yep, that's it. Good game. Oh, we didn't find it. We didn't find it. Yeah, good game. There you go. Wow, just enough. Good game. That stinks, man. You know what it was, too? Is that when we fought their Shieldred with the Tarrasque, they brought it back. Although, not gonna lie, even though I didn't bring the Tarrasque back from the graveyard, it's not as good when you bring it back from the graveyard, because it doesn't get the haste and the ward 10 unless you cast it. So, like, yeah. That one's too bad. I kind of wanted that one. Thought we had a pretty good chance. think that's a mulligan, honestly. It's kind of a quick, nifty little hand, but I don't think it even does too much against Azusa. Gosh, yeah, this isn't good. I don't think that first hand was good. I think I was right to get rid of it. We need some amazing top decks here. I'm still fine with not having kept that first hand, though. Really don't think it went anywhere. The Tarrasque wouldn't really be able to attack in, you know. That Topiary Stomper was about as good of a first top deck as we could have gotten there, right? Payoff for Elvish Mystic, gets us a land so we get to the Caged Sun. All we need is like another ramp or one more land and have Elvish Mystic live, right? Hit the Caged Sun. Then I guess we also need that to freaking live, so that's annoying, but if it does, we can bring the Tarrasque down and start bullying probably most of what they have. Alright, well, now we truly need the land. Okay, we got the land. That's huge. Now, hopefully that sticks. Please, no Reclamation Sage. Yeah, they just looked at our commander, so. I mean, if Caged Sun dies, at least we can drop Carnage Tyrant, but honestly, it's not very big against Azusa. We also have to kind of smush them before Ulamog gets onto the field, because 10-10 is a... we can't really deal with it. Like, the Caged Sun at least makes the Tarrasque here, you know, an 11-11, so it can handle Vorinclex. Or Vorinclex, sorry, Ulamog. But either way, yeah, we have to tap everything, and that's annoying. Or at least we have to tap a lot there. It's sticky taps because Vorinclex, which sucks, but we will kill Vorinclex now, so... yep, resolve all. We'll do that too. They have 7 mana on the field, so I don't see an Ulamog happening for at least 2 turns. And if they can't handle the Tarrasque, they might not even want to play any good creatures. 8 lands. Okay, Beast Whisperer, they better have another creature right now. Did they like nick those or something? Why is it tapping like that? What's going on there? Maybe it was Castle Garenbrig. Well, the Tarrasque is going to kill Beast Whisperer. That's for damn sure. Yep. Oh, wow. The Caged Sun lives. I love those things that let you get more than 1 mana out of your permanents. It's so good, man. So freaking good. And not a turn too soon, too, because they brought out freaking big Vorinclex, which would have shut us down if we couldn't get our commander to fight it. So, nice. And we get a rare here. Hey, let's go. Taunos, the Toymaker, my first one, Brothers War. It is a commander. Cool, man. That's a commander that I'm interested in making. Nice that I don't have to put in a rare wild card to him now. I like it. Yeah, there's a good one. There's a whole bunch of beasts that are really cool for Tawnos the Toymaker, not the least of which are Elder Gargaroth and Craterhoof Behemoth. Like, Beast has tons of pretty cool things, and birds are pretty cool too. You get a bunch of birds from the blue side of things. Hell yeah, so I'm going to take a look at Tawnos. Freaking cool. I think we can take this hand. It gets us rather quickly and efficiently into Kogla. Cold Steel, Goreclaw, Kogla. We go second, unfortunately, but you can't have it all. We've got a nice hand. Hey, I just saw the mulligan. It looks like maybe they decided to keep or whatever. Here we go. Okay, Castle Garenbrig tap. Nice, yep. Wow, nothing turn 2. Okay, fair enough. We get Cold Steel Heart, green, pass. Honestly, I kind of like Topiary a little more right now. That's mana 4. Topiary brings down mana 5. We have 6 in hand. I think it's a little more reliable that we get Kogla out next turn this route than dropping Goreclaw and hoping that, you know, they don't have some freak, like, fight on us. Ramanop Excavator gets killed by Kogla. It lets them play lands from graveyard. Super good, especially with that and extra land plays. Or just that in general, right? Because if they don't have lands in hand, they just play that thing from their graveyard. Yep. Super happy to bring them Kogla here. Let's go. Oh, yes. Fat Kogla. Oof. Yes, drops a deuce on the Ramanop Excavator. Great card, by the way. Really cool. There's a card from the Phyrexia, or was it the Brothers War that just came out? Yeah, sorry, it's not Phyrexia. It's the Brothers War that just came out. Right, like the Conduit of Worlds or something. It's like a 4 costing green artifact. Like you can play lands from your graveyard, and it has like another big paragraph that I don't even know if I've read yet. But like, yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Ulvenwald Hydra, so they probably won't block Kogla with that. We're going to start by attacking, I think. We'll start by attacking with Kogla. Yep. Wow, they actually block it. That's okay. We take that. Yep. They don't have any artifacts or enchantments. As long as either Goreclaw or Palladium Mur live, that gets us the Tarrasque. I want to thank you all for joining me here while we wait for Connor John here. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate anyone who talks to me. Live viewers, pre-recorded, lurkers. Oh, love my lurkers. Let's go, lurkers. Hell yeah. My unsubscribed people, the lifeblood of this growing channel. Let's go, boys and girls. If you could like the video, just take a moment to hit F. Get out of full screen. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Big Fat MTG likes playing Historic Brawl. Green creatures. We're a couple of days away from opening a bunch of cards when the new set comes out. We're going to be running a bunch of new red cards. So you got that to look forward to. Subscribe to Big Fat MTG. Like if you haven't already. And thank you so much. We kill Cavalier of Thorns, right? Yeah, we kill Cavalier of Thorns. There you go. Renin 7 looked pretty good. I was looking through their library, but like Ulvenwald Hydra is pretty good too. It'll get pretty big. We might need to top deck some better stuff here, not gonna lie. We'll do this, I think. Yep, so we'll see if they get a land drop here. From hand, I mean, yeah. Because if Ulvenwald Hydra becomes 10-10, that's a little annoying. Oh, they have to sacrifice 2 lands. It lost power. Wow. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's all trampling, so that's good. They must have messed up bringing the Lotus Field in, and they must have forgot that they have to sacrifice 2 lands, because that directly subtracted 2 from Ulvenwald Hydra's power and toughness, so it couldn't contend with the Tarrasque. That's why I was talking about, oh, I hope they don't, you know, drop more lands, because then they're going to, yeah, have a big thing that my Tarrasque couldn't bully around. There you go. Oh, the Cityscape Leveler takes out Galta, but then our Tarrasque takes it out. And then when they unearth it, they can't destroy this because Ward 10. Ward 10. They would not be able to pay both of those costs, Unearth and Ward. Oof. All right. I think we're going to end it after this one, boys and girls. So thank you for your time. Thank you to anybody who's out there. Appreciate everybody watching. Everybody who likes. Everybody who is subbed or will sub. Thank you all so much. If you're playing hard to get with that subscription, I appreciate you too, because I'm going to get that subscription. So you can go ahead and hold out as long as you want. Whatever floats your boat. I got that. We're up against Alex, the one who thinks I'm actually going to play him when he's playing Ruska. Come on. There he is. Drop your land. Drop your land. We concede. Boom. There you go. The moment they do their first thing. Oh, God. What a hero. Oh, gosh. I'm so proud of myself. It's actually so great of me. Wow. Remember, boys and girls, they're used to people conceding against them. Make them think that they're actually going to play the game. And then the moment they start concede. Because, you know, I mean, it's our free time. We're not made out of free time, so, you know, like, we want to get a move on, but it's still nice to, you know, stick it to people who deserve it to be stuck to them. We go first, but is this very good? I don't know if this is too good. I think we might need to play this as a creature after Gala Greeters. No, maybe I shouldn't have done Arcane Signet. Maybe I should have done this one. Because we don't need the untapped accessible mana from Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get a 4-cost creature. Is there anything? Honestly, no. We could do this, get the treasure token. Because next turn, now that we played this, it gives a mana, and the treasure token gives the mana too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do this for x equals 6 and bring down, like, Kogla or Elder Gargaroth. At this point, now that I see that enchantment, I would say Kogla. Is it Kogla? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So x equals 6. Okay. Kogla Defiler? Or is it Elder Gargaroth? Honestly, it might be, which one is it? Which one freaking is it? It might be Elder Gargaroth, because I need the freaking card draws that bad. Kogla isn't actually going to fight anything right now. I know that I want to kill that thing, Kogla doesn't do it this turn anyway. We need the freaking land drop here. We need the land drop so bad. Because the Tarrasque comes in and fights that thing. Oh, we don't get it. We still get Shadow Spear on Elder Gargaroth, which is good, because if they want to block, at least we trade. That was a huge top deck. Huge top deck. Alright, I mean, that's really good for them. They'll start drawing a whole heck of a lot here. Wow, they drew a lot there. That definitely stinks. If we get a mana, we can afford to drop the Tarrasque, paying 2 life instead of one of those greens, and then transfer the Shadow Spear onto it. We did not get that, so it looks like we probably have to drop this fellow. At least we get this. So that's a great top deck, to be honest. Just for that, round of Defiler triggers. Yes, we will attack, right? With everything. Yep. Wow. All right, boys and girls, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for liking the video, subscribing, talking to me if you haven't already. My lurkers, my unsubscribed, everybody, thank you all so much. I love sitting there just playing the Tarrasque Brawl because it's freaking brainless. It uses a lot of just generally good green cards and a bunch of like uncommon / common ramp stuff. So like it's either accessible cards or cards that if you invest the wild cards in them today, like you'll be using those wild cards for a long time. It's just so many generally useful things, just about nothing that's niche, you know? So thank you so much, boys and girls, for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. That sound good? We'll be running something. I don't know what it'll be. It'll be something. All right, cool. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And until tomorrow, bye-bye now, everybody.